This is the TI-30XA calculator, and we're going to be solving a binomial probability problem. So the first thing I need to do is turn the calculator on, and I don't care what mode it's in. If I'm entering a binomial probability, the first thing I need to start off with is the combination. So you'll notice above the number 8 in yellow is NCR, which stands for the combination of n items choosing r of them. We do not want NPR for permutation. The way that we use combination on this calculator is I first need to type the value for n, which is my sample size. So I'm going to go ahead and use 15 for this problem. I see the 15 on the screen. Since I want the combination of choose 13, I need to come to the second and 8. Notice the screen doesn't change any, but now when I enter my r value, which is probably really your x value, let's use 13 in this case, I see the 13, so I haven't gotten the combination yet. I need to go ahead and hit equals, and the combination of 15 items, choosing 13 of them, is 105. There's 105 ways to choose 13 items from a set of 15. Now, as I'm doing binomial, I then need to multiply this answer with a few other things. I can actually leave that on the screen, and I'm going to hit multiply for the next piece, but since there's a couple parts to it, I'm going to hit parenthesis, my starter parenthesis. You'll see the parentheses up in the top right corner, and the screen dropped to 0. Let's say we have a probability of 0.6, and I need that to be to the 13th power. It's always going to be whatever value r was. So I've got this y to the x button, so I can be taking that to the 13th power, and I see the 13, but I don't see what 0.6 to the 13th is until I hit the n parenthesis to close off that piece. And that number that I see, 0.001306, etc., is only the value of 0.6 to the 13th. But I'm not done with my binomial. So I need to hit times to get to the next piece. And you'll notice the number changed because it just multiplied with the 105. But I'm also going to go back and do parenthesis. Next, we need to do q, which for us is 1 minus 0.6, which is 0.4. I can see that. I can see I'm in my parentheses series. I need to take that to the n minus x, or the 15 minus 13 power. So 15 minus 13 is 2. I can just do that in my head. So I'm going to take 0.4 to the power of 2. I mean, in this case, you had a squared button, but it's a habit to just do it this way. I'm going to close off those parentheses, and that's only the value of 0.4 squared. But now, as I hit equals, I have the final binomial value of 0.02194, etc. So the probability of having 15 items and choosing exactly 13, when the probability of choosing an item is 0.6, the overall probability of picking exactly 13 was 0.0219, etc.